Okay, good evening, everyone, to the second half of our call tonight. We just finished doing the presentation, and we are getting ready to get into the training for the co-op slash rotator slash splash page. Okay, so this is a very lucrative program that we just found out a few short months ago, and I myself call it the People's Program because it fits into practically everyone's budget, okay? We know there's a lot of high ticket programs out there where the average person can't afford to get into, but I've never seen a program like this where you can get started with as little as $102, and JR told you why I say 102, and please mute yourselves out so we can have a crisp recording, and we have Keith monitoring the room. So we want everybody to be serious about their business because we see the times where we're at, okay? This world is not as it seems to be. There's a lot of changes going on. They make rules and changes, but they don't tell us about it until it's thrust on us. So we know that finances equal freedom. Okay, poverty equals control. So we're not a group just about a program. We're here about education and enlightenment. I'm a minister, but I'm not religious. Okay, but the truth speaks for itself, and it says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. So we're here to help each other grow. We do not want to be crabs in a barrel, okay, where we're climbing on each other's head to individually get ahead. We want everyone to succeed. And we found that with ITP, as soon as you come in, you're earning 2.5% a day. And with the power of compounding, it can get ridiculous, but they have to put a cap on it. That's why with G1, I was, me and Neville, we're professional marketers, and, along with a lot of us, Pamela, all of us. And we see 1,000 emails a day, 1,000 advertisements a day. And I actually saw someone advertising ITP, and he was putting up false information. He said, you can earn $830,000 in 365 days with ITP. And I understood what he was saying, but let me share my screen.
Carl, someone is asking, why you have the cartoon up, you have the avatar, they say they'd like to see your face. So, sometimes people just want to see the transparency,
Okay.
It's all good.
Let me share my screen. And I will show my face for 30 seconds. I put the avatar as close as I could to myself. Okay. Hello, everyone. And I'm going to go to the compound real quick because we don't want to hold too long. So, as you see, if you put in $110 at 2.5 at 365 days, this is where he got his number of over 830,000. But what he failed to realize is that there's a cap at 20,000. So at 20,000 on G1, it stops rotating. Okay, I'm sorry, it stops compounding. So again, we try to do everything in decency. We want to have transparency here, and we're gonna go. First of all, we're gonna start our training with the rotator and the co-op. So we charge $35 a month for the rotator. But what we did was we have a system actually save you money. This first step is that you would need to join my traffic power line, and that's $20 a month. And then the rotator fees of $35 would be waived. Okay, so what I'm doing is this is going to kill two birds with one stone. Okay, once once you join my traffic power line, it creates a campaign. You can create a campaign where you will get 100 leads a month, where you can promote your own page. So our MT has a personal page. I will go there now, and it looks just like this. Okay, it will have your information embedded in it, and I think he just explained that earlier. So this is the professional page that we will be marketing for you on the rotator, but also on the my traffic power line system. Okay, so once you join this, you pay $20 a month. The owner, who we know very well, Jeremy Duncan, charges a one-time setup fee of $40. So you will pay $60 for the first month, and then $20 every month after that. You have two choices. You can join monthly or you can join yearly. I joined yearly because you get an extra 300 points to advertise, and you save 2 months. So the instead of it being 280 for the year, it will be 240 for the year. And what I'm doing is, these are the people that have joined, and I want to let you know we've been working. We created, excuse me, we have already created a rotator for the MTP. These are the names that have joined. We have a rotator running now. And then I need to get together with you guys so you can do your campaign. So when you go to create your campaign, you're going to click on Promo Dashboard, okay? And then it's gonna, you have a choice. This might have timed out, so I may have to log back in. Let me see. Yeah, timed out, so we just log back in. So yeah, you would click on Promo Dashboard, then you click Create Campaign. Then all you need to do is just name your campaign. Of course, it's going to be affiliated with ITP. You'll do the 100 credits in there, and then you'll put that your destination URL will be this page here. Once you purchase it from Keith, which he charges only a one time of $5. Now, listen, I must say this: a lot of people, they want something done, but they are kind of bashful in investing in yourself. Don't be scared to invest in yourself, okay? And we're here to save you money. So we know some people charge $25 for this page. Keith is only charging $5, and it's going to be embedded with your information. It's going to have the whole information, and when they click on this registration link, it's going to go straight to your link. So not only will you be on the rotator, but you'll be able to market personally for yourself. So me as a chess player, I was looking for the best bang for your buck. Instead of paying $35 a month for the rotator, once you join MTP, you'll get the rotator, and then you'll also get your personal advertisement for yourself, okay? And once you create the campaign, you'll be able to, I think it takes 24 hours for Jeremy to set it up. Then you'll be able to see the stats on your campaign. So as a monthly member, you'll get those 100 credits once a month. If you do the yearly, you'll get 1,500, and then you'll get that straight up front. So again, we have started the rotator co-op already. Now, for those of you who want to take it to another level, we have a system called LeadsLeap, and we're gonna let Neville get into that. So I'm just gonna just wrap this up real quick. In order to get to the to our co-op rotator, you must join my traffic power line. Okay, that's a $40 one-time setup, then $20 a month, but you end up saving $15 a month because you won't have to pay the $35 for the rotator and corp. It will be waived. And we have multiple streams of advertising, okay? We use Hercules, we use Easy Hits for You, we use Million Leads for free. This is a one we use. This has over 16 million members, okay? So I think your site will get eyes set on it. And we have dozens of others that we won't get into. So that's what you'll get on the rotator daily. Me and Neville, we spend 3 to 5 hours a day just sending out, blasting out the rotator links. We max the rotator out with 20 people because we don't want it too saturated. And then when it maxes out, we may have 2 a month. We don't want to get too overwhelmed. So for those of you who get in, when it maxes out, we'll say, well, you have to wait for the next month. We usually start like around the 15th of every month, and then we let it run for 30 days, and then we start anew. Now, because you would have joined my MTP, you don't have to worry about that because it will, as long as I see you as a paid member in here, you will continue to get your rotator run for free. Okay, so
Carl,
for
I
those,
just want to chime in real quick to let the audience know what you're saying there on my Travis Power Line, that there was an awesome webinar. It was only 30 minutes package, and they shared the value of this service and the traffic and the advertising. So Carl, you can always get that replay out to the audience too.
okay, can we post that in the link right now?
Yeah, let me grab it.
Okay. And I think I should be able to see it right in here. Let me refresh.
Yeah, you may be able to access it on the home page.
Yeah, let me go hit the back button.
There's webinars every week on this. It just kind of conflicts with our time with the presentations and with ITP, but you see it there.
Yeah, so I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to yeah, this is a very powerful tool, guys, just to let you know. And it's actually taking the internet by storm. So that's why I chose to make this a requirement, because it's actually helping you. Okay. So let me get this password right here, and we're gonna post it. When you have time, please look at it and you'll see how powerful this is. Because not only are you going to have advertisement, it has a powerful 2x12 force matrix in it, which I'll be actually making. I actually made a rotator with that, so you'll be getting more bang for your $20 a month, because we'll be actually doing a promotion for you with that. So let me get this link down, and then I'm going to put it in the room. And then please watch it so you can see exactly what you all have.
I just want to say this, folks. I was on a low battery the other night, and I spoke to the owner, and I was trying to soak up while my battery is going out, and I received just that little bit of few minutes. I received some valuable information from some networkers that's really taking advantage of this platform for any business that they're involved. And when I watched the full replay, I believe I watched it twice. So, our key here is to share value up front so you can get educated about what you're involved with, and then you can make the educated decision, because that 30-minute video, I'm confident everyone will take something out of it that they could utilize to their benefit.
Yes. So let me get the password right here in case they ask you. So when I did the copy and paste, it's kind of long, guys, but copy that, and then it should not ask for a password, but if it does, I'm putting the password below also. So copy that down. So again, ITP is a very simple program, and I believe our team is growing very quick. And JL mentioned that he's in touch with the corporation constantly, and they've noticed our team, and they want us to really take control of the USA. Okay, so we're gonna be growing and with power teams and leaders like Pamela, Neville, myself, Goochman, Keith. I believe we're gonna have thousands of members over the next few months, and they they will be inviting us down to the corporate office out in Washington. But again, you know, you can do this solo, or you can do this as a team. So what I'm going to do at this time, again, I'm going to show the this is the rotator I have now. We have about 11 people that join. I have a rotator running for you, and this is going to be the best of two worlds. You're going to get the exposure that you need for ITP, but MTP also, without sponsoring anybody, can get you an income of up to over $4,000 a month. So that's why I'm running both rotators for ITP and for MTP. So for those of you who want to take your marketing levels to a higher level, I'm going to stop sharing. We have another system that we'll use called LeadsLeap. Okay, so our arsenal consists of MTP, which is my traffic power team, and then LeadsLeap. Okay, so my TP again is $20 a month, which is going to waive the $35 a month for the rotator. So you're actually going to be saved by joining that. Plus, it's going to give you the opportunity to earn up to $4,000 a month. So that's a win-win situation. Now, for those of you who are more technical, like Bob and Pamela, you're going to want to get into LeadsLeap as an upgraded member. Okay, like I said, don't be scared to invest in yourself, and it's not expensive. It's $23 a month. So I'm gonna let Neville, he's gonna share his screen, and he's gonna explain the breakdown. Bob, are you there? Maybe we can let Neville set up Bob so that you can see how awesome LeadsLeap is. Okay, Neville, at this time, I'm gonna let you share your screen. And Bob Paulson, are you there?
I'm not sure if he's
Okay, well, you can just break it down to the community how LeadsLeap works, how even as a free member, it'll give you 10 sites that you can advertise for free. As a paid member, give you 20, and you can load your splash page that you can get from Keith, and you can just let your splash page run specifically for you, add an arsenal to the rotator.
So yeah, so key thing we always want to lead with on LeadsLeap is the free membership. I'm always going to emphasize that because you can work and learn and educate yourself for free and value your time, even if it's 30 hours a day. You know, you just put in forth the effort because this is a free tool. Again, you know, we hear that saying businesses come and go, but a tool with this type of traffic and the resources has been here since 2008. And I always believe with that, and I match it up to anything else out there with any other opportunity, because I've been a member for over 10 years, and I have brought in some other marketers who have utilized this system to not only build other businesses, but help other people duplicate with the tools. And there's a free version, it's called Mention, and you do get a lot of resources with that with a upgraded, which is completely optional. You learn at your own pace, but the pro option provides you a healthy residual income if you build it. It's up to you because the platform is solid and is growing, and they have a exceptional support. The owner is Kenneth, and any questions or concerns people run into, if they don't see the access on tutorials, they will be able to get their questions answered. And sometimes I run into support answers, I need help. But what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go into my back office and show you the power of using leverage and automation to your benefit. And again, this is optional, but as a marketer, they understand they need tools because it's like going to, if you have to dig for gold, you need the shovel. And this is a shovel. So I'm going to go into some of the capture pages that we have created. And we have a database. Everything is in your database. And Carl, I'm going to need the link, the page that Keith did, because I'm going to show an example of connecting his tool with my tool.
Okay, I'm gonna get that.
So this is one of our pages. So this is the pages that we create. And as a free member, I believe they allow you to create 10 pages. So you could create 10 pages, but as a pro member, there's no limit on pages. So anyone that wants to learn how to create pages, you have tutorials, you learn at your own pace, and they have templates. So you don't even have to worry about creating your own pages. And the great benefit with our team, we have share codes. So
Hey, Neville, I'm sorry, I sent it to you directly.
Okay, can you put it in you put it in the chat?
Yeah, I chatted to you directly, but I can put it in the chat. Favorite.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. So the power of this tool, that they added so many features over the years, you have all of this built under one umbrella with the membership. So you have hosting is built in, you have capture pages, you have all the responders, and all this is built in. And the share codes allows us to duplicate, because some people say, well, I don't want to build a page from scratch. I don't know HTML or all of these things. So you have a share code from our efforts that you can just get out to the world. So that's one of the pages we have, and you can see I have so many different pages I built for other opportunities I'm in. As Carl mentioned, we have pages for MTP, and this is another page. And all I do is I go in here and I change up the content a little bit. You always want to give people curiosity. You don't want to put the opportunity up front. They don't even know what ITP is until we collect their email. And they see this page and they're curious, so they opt in. And when they opt in, you have the lead. You have full control of the lead. It's like virtual real estate. You own it. So that's what we want to lead with. We want to lead with, we're owners here. We want to have ownership of our leads and our marketing systems. Nobody can market to your leads but you. You have full authority. So those are 2 pages, for example, that we run traffic to. And this is another key area that I use over here is the email marketing system. You see this here, SendSpeed. This is like Aweber or GetResponse, if you heard of those. You don't pay anything additional. Here, it's all covered. With like say Aweber or GetResponse, if you begin to grow a database of leads, and I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of leads, they go up on your membership. It costs you. There's another system out there that's over $300 a month. And you're paying for. They're great systems. I've been with them, but it's pricey. So here is affordable for those who want to utilize it. Here you have your list manager. This is where all your leads are. You have your email series, and I'm going to open that up in a minute. And you have your broadcast. So I'm going to click on list manager. And this is my IT Pro list. And I just started building these leads here. So as you can see, these are leads that I've built in just by marketing, running traffic. Traffic is king. So running traffic, I get the lead, I see they active, and then I could see the tracking. The system builds in the tracking where the leads are coming from, as Carl mentioned, some of those resources. So that's a beautiful thing I love. I don't have to worry about putting tracking codes and behind links and seeing where they come from. Most of the tracking is built in, and you see where pretty much over 80% of the leads are coming from. And we could always get into more training on that. Now on the email series, and let me just go back real quick. So on the, again, you have the leads you have here, and then the email series. These are the emails I've built, and I've created the content. So I spreaded the content. These are what we call drip email campaign or follow-up. You might hear that saying, the fortunes in the follow-up. So I created the content. I spread it out over 2 days. So it stretches out pretty much close to a month. That's pretty much a good ratio of time for your emails to go out. And you can see it's tracked. You see it's sent out. You see the open rate, and you see the click rate. So they're going through an automated process, and this is part of the funnel. They go through the emails, they see the information, they click on it. I'm giving them value. I'm giving them also information to go into the webinars and lead them to our live Zoom. So I'm giving them upfront value and leading them to the Zooms, and they may not be ready right away because, again, as Carl mentions it, we say it might take up to 5 to 10 messages for them to make a decision, because, again, we have to build trust. Like people do business with people, they like, know, and trust. And this is the purpose of autoresponder. People say, well, I don't like to recruit. The autoresponder will handle that for you. You just have to be patient, and you have to be consistent. Those are the key words we always use up front. It will get you results. That's the end goal. The end goal is for the lead to opt into your page, go through the drip campaign. They get result. They raise their hand. They ready. They may be ready right now, and they like the opportunity. Most people we already know are looking for passive. People love passive. They want to just put their money to work, and then we give them a tool that they can add to it, optional if they want to put their marketing work, and we can automate everything on one umbrella. So that's the beautiful thing about LeadsLeap. So I'm going to show you a broadcast that I did before the webinar for ITP. Right before we started, I sent out this webinar, and I always give a short headline: curiosity, live webinar, 100% passive. Join us now. You see it, it's sent out. These are the email is sent out at 19. 3 people open. I had 1 click, and I could see who clicked on it. And this is one of our traffic resources that's working wonderfully. So I open up the email, and this is my email for you to get a look, overview. So I address the person, first name. I give them a little bit of information. Do you like the idea of working just 5-10 minutes per day to earn 100% passive? We could get you crypto profits heading to tomorrow's date. So I'm leading to the future. I'm bringing them to tomorrow through AI technology. I like to add illustration. People love graphics, colors. So I give them an image here, how to make money while you sleep. That's why we all here. We want to make money while we sleep. Lay in bed, click on 5 trades, make money. Well, we're here, we can earn 2.5 per day while laying in bed. With IT Pro, it really gets no easier than this. Join us live to hear exciting details on live webinar below. If you're available, I put a little image there. We have images we can upload in the autoresponders in the broadcast, and you can upload to 500 images in your database. I'll show that in a minute. Get started with little as $102, low risk, high reward. I'm talking to them. It's like I'm having a conversation with the person, and they don't know me, but I'm building rapport. I'm building a connection. We're bridging a relationship. Company uses USDT TRC on the Tron network. So those who need help funding your accounts, let us know. Join us today. Test out trading platform for a free $8 deposit right into your account. You must fund your account within 3 days, minimum $102 to keep the $8, giving you a total of $110 to trade daily with. For those who are deeper pockets, you can get started with as much as 20K. So the minimum is 100K and the max is 20K. So we're giving them options. Create your account below. Make sure to put in the correct country code. If not listed, connect back with me, register below. So now with the link that Keith gave me, this is where I go into sharing the tool. So I could take the link Keith sent me, and I think it's right here. So I'm gonna copy that link. And let me just See, I'm gonna change this link, and it's making my job easier with the link that Keith did, because now people can go to a sales page or informational page instead of a generic, registration page. So now what I'm gonna do, and then this is just the last part of the email, we would be discussing the updates and strategies. Let us prepare for the holidays that are right around the corner. So I'm always going to be leading people into the future. We in September now. I want to lead them into October, November, December, and that's the point of why the platform needs to sustain. Because with ITP sustaining, we're going into 2024, and we're using this tool that's not going nowhere. And with ITP staying around, we're going to combine them, and we're going to lead people to the future. So now I'm leading them to the first name. I could say Pamela, join us live now on the link below. They click on, they could just see the email go out, and they join the webinar at 7 o'clock. And they on live seeing information to make a decision. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna send a test email with this email that I just added, keep the page, the great page keep created. So you'll be able to see the email going to my inbox as a demo. I'm just refreshing for it to come up. Sometimes it goes in right away. It might take a minute. All right, so I'm just going to wait on that. I'm going to go back and just send another one. But you can always send a demo email to yourself, so this way you can read it over, and then they, for people that know how to create emails, you can always have the option to save it as a draft, come back, and if you have to run out, you save and activate. And this is what I did today. Like, just say we had the same webinar tomorrow. I could set the time. I could set the time for any, the webinar, which is at 9 o'clock. It goes by military time. So I could set it right here. And then I can select, these are all my lists. These are all different lists I've created. And these are leads. So this is my ITP list, but I can send it to multiple lists, because these are all people on my list looking for passive income. And then I could set it, actually, I could just set it in advance. So, Carl, when is our next scheduled webinar?
Yeah, I was just gonna comment on that. So because we didn't have a full hour for this training, we will put an announcement in the WhatsApp group, but we're looking at Sunday at around 2 p.m. So I'd like to check with everybody in the room if you'd be available around that time. We'll get in, because see, LeadsLeap gets into the intensity of it, but because of the rotator and the co-op, we just need to, for those of you who are interested, I feel that LeadsLeap is a must. You don't have to get into the science or the mechanics of it. You can just become a free member. But if you're not scared to invest in yourself, Pro is the way to go, which is $23 a month. But for those of you who just want to say, listen, I just want the rotator going, that's where MTP comes in. You can join MTP, then you can create the campaign there. Now, LeadsLeap is so much better because it gets deeper in there. You can build a list. There's a saying that says that the money is in the list.
Right.
And if a program go down, you still have your list. But that's why we tell everyone, follow the golden rule when it comes to joining any program. There's no guarantee when you go to sleep at night that you're gonna wake up in the morning. So we let everyone know that it takes 30 to 40 days to double your money in ITP. Now, if you're just getting started with the $102, that's gonna only cost you like a night out at the dinner and a movie. You can let that ride. But if you put it in 500 or more, we definitely would advise you after 30 days, get your $500 back, and now you're having fun with the house money, so that if the program does leave, You'll be sad, but you won't be mad. Okay. So these are just precautionaries we tell everybody in anything. Pamela, Neville, and I, we've been in high ticket programs, we've been in low ticket, we've been in matrices, and I'm sure all of you have too. And we see more programs go than come. So follow the golden rule. You know, we will admit that ICP has some great it has a great platform, and it appears that it could be around for the next couple of years. And it only takes 7 months. Think about this, guys. We've been programmed from the time we came out of our mother's womb to work 30, 40, 50 years, and you may get a pension of $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Do you know anywhere where you can compound for 7 months with $100 and then have a $15,000 a month income that will bypass working 40, 50 years? So the system is going to attract a lot of people, but we tell everybody to follow the golden rule in marketing. Get your seed out in 30 days. You're going to double, and you can then continue. So if it takes you 7 months to get to 15,000 at G1, let it take you 8 months, because you're going to take that first month and you're going to get your money back. So we want to have the training. I'm gonna give it back to you, Neville. We want to have the training this Sunday. So if everybody's good with Sunday at 2 p.m., please put a check mark or say yes in the chat room, and then we'll open up the room. If I don't see enough people, we'll just
some people raise their hand, but so I just want to finish up here, because I want to share something important with what you just said, scheduling a webinar in advance, because again, you're able to automate if you want your emails to go out in advance, and you can set them up today and just go to sleep and they'll go out automated. I'm going to show you the link that Keith provided. I like to add hyperlinks to my images, and this is just things you learn as a marketer and developing your skill. I could hyperlink this webinar. If people clicking, people see images, they click on them. I can hyperlink this webinar, which is right here. And I'm just giving you an example. This is what I do. And then I'm going to send another test demo with what I was mentioning, what Carl was mentioning, going back to scheduling the time in advance. So we look at Sunday. You can send emails scheduled to go out in advance all the way into the next year. That's how powerful, when you have a tool like this, you can automate emails and you don't have to always be at your computer. So now this is the time. It goes by military time. And I'm just gonna, for illustration purposes, save this email. And I just save it, and it's scheduled to go out. And you see right there, it's already in a slot to go out on the 17th. And then I'm gonna go in here now and do another demo to myself, just to show you how it works when the email comes to your inbox. Because the emails, you can see, came here. So that last one just came in. So I'm just going to scroll down to that email and just bring it down. This is the one right here. So you can see the email is there. And then if I click on the image, it goes to the website. See, when people click on the email, now they don't just go to a registration page, they go to a informational page, and they can see more content. It's all about content. So they got content here, they have a video, another video. They have more content, they can see more content to get educated. And this is all part of connecting the funnel. And they could just read. If they, they see that this is like, something that they could benefit from, and this is a great page. I'm going to be tying it into my funnel now. It makes my job easier because now I just connect the dots. You see? And then I go back to the email. I got the webinar link, hold it there. This is optional. This is not something you have to do, but I know how people will click around on images and they click on it and it takes them right to another informational resource. So again, that's clickable. It goes to the page. They can read it and make a decision. And then I have the link at the bottom here. So, we will take questions after I'm pretty much wrapped up. I just want to show another tool here because when I learned this from another marketer who's I do business with, and she said, well, you don't have to you can use, I use like a flash drive and I save my images. So LeadsLeap gives you hosting. It give you hosting. You see, pro members get all of this. You can add images in your library up to whatever you want, and you can post whatever you want, giving value, and you can see a lot of images. I do a lot of different emails to, send people a good morning, to lift their spirits up. I'm very into lifting people up, how to get your financial breakthrough. That's what we all here for. We want a financial breakthrough with opportunities that can be around for as many years as possible, not 2, 3 months, 5 months, years. In ITP, that's why we're here. We want to make money while we sleep. We have the ITP logo here. I give people quotes. If you never know failure, you never know success. So we have to fail to succeed, but we want to keep succeeding more than now we failing in 2023 and beyond. So we always say lead them with value. And then I want to show that you have reports here. As a free member, you get reports here that you can learn from scratch. You don't have to learn everything at one time. You can learn bite-sized chunks how to be a master marketer. You can learn to give these reports away for free. And people like it, and they paying attention, they reading, and they say, man, I love this tool. You gave me some free information. They appreciate it. They want to eventually say, I want to become pro like you. And I want to take advantage of the success you're having. People want to be a part of a community that's having success. They want to be part of opportunities that they can grow and have success. That's why when you see passive deals come out there and people seeing this person reaching a goal within a reasonable time, people are attracted to that. And the same goes with tools. And going back to, before I wrap up, we have the funnels. We could do the funnels and you just duplicate them. This is a funnel I did for what traffic Carl mentioned, the MTP program. I took a power nap. I got up. I said, I got to run some more traffic. And I did this page for MTP yesterday, and I'm getting leads coming in like clockwork because I'm always being creative. If you're a creative person, you're going to have maximum results. This is a page I didn't give away nothing up front. They don't know what MTP is. They'll never know what ITP is until they opt in to get more information. And you see what I lead with. This is unbelievable. See results inside. Give away this free product for free. Watch what happens. Let me know where to send it. So we could give away information for free. Let them decide if they want to pay. They could stay free and they could learn, and then they could make a decision if they want to get active. That's it. No cost up front. You make a decision, and then you get with us, and we help you go from there. So that's it. I pretty wanted to wrap up. I hope I gave some value. I hope you guys, I could take something away from it, because everybody here is a business owner. I used to work 2 jobs, 9 to 5 slaving, and I was learning tools. I was learning tutorial. I had to buy courses that was, $200-300, and I'd be sitting up 2-3 in the morning learning. There was no social media around. There was no LeadsLeap around. You had to learn this stuff from scratch. Now it's so much easier if people just go to work. Again, I say consistency, even if it's 30 minutes a day. You may have to run out in emergency, and you say, well, let me put together a quick email, get them into this webinar. You may not be back for a few hours. we could broadcast a webinar, schedule it, and they'll be ready for the webinar at 7. You put it out in advance, because that's what we want to lead to. We want to pack these webinars. I mean, Carl, I think he has a max of 100 people. Hey, we max out 100 a night. People catch the replay after. YouTube, the replay on YouTube, that's organic traffic. We're not even going to talk about that, because now we could reach hundreds of thousands of people with a replay, and they go, and that's what I do too. I'm a YouTuber. I leverage traffic to YouTube with replay videos like this, and I got a subscribers there that see my video who come in and sign up to our opportunity. So that's just a whole nother conversation. But just want to be able to leverage your time wisely, effectively, and consistently.
Yeah, and guys, you know, as you know, YouTube attracts, you know, you have to know how to use the hashtags and everything. You can attract a large audience. So what we plan on doing in the near future, and it all starts with just joining my traffic power line. Okay, we'll use that rotator to get you on YouTube. Okay, people will watch. We'll have a short video explaining ITP, and we'll embed the team rotator on there with Keith's link. I mean Keith's splash page that he created for each and every one of us for only $5, and you'll have more exposure. So this is the key thing we have to understand. We're all part of the human condition. Okay, we can get eyes to that. Me and Neville spent thousands of dollars on these traffic sources. Okay, and we can't be like the kids in the back seat of the parents' car. Okay, we will put you on the rotator. We start the new one tonight. Don't be like the kids. Do I have a sign up yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We are dealing with the human condition. We will get eyes to see it. And there's a law, a rule, Pamela would tell you, it takes roughly 7 times for somebody to even open up an email, 7 days, because they're, I mean, life can get in the way.
And I wanted to chime in, Carl, what you just said, about when we do a rotator, we gotta remember there's a difference between cold traffic and warm, hot traffic. If you have a following on social media already, you don't even need tools like this. It's optional. If you I have almost maxed out on my Facebook of 5,000. That's the limit. If you know how to post, value, promotion, in between, balance it, and you have a following already, and you have people that already like and know and trust you, like Pamela, I know she already have a following. She have people she built relationships. So a tool is just additional, layer. I would do warm traffic. I have people I'm bringing into ITP already. I have a list of people I'm bringing in, but I did not use the tools to bring more people in through cold traffic. So there's a difference. But again, if you have a following and you know how to post on social media value and good content, and you know how to get algorithms to your content, and people say, Pamela, I want to be on that webinar tonight. What you got? And you got a whole bunch of likes and comments for that webinar info. That's organic traffic. It's free. So you got free traffic. You could talk to people. That's always going to be the end thing. We always say word of mouth, most powerful form of advertising if you don't want to talk to people. So that's why when you say people, if they in fear to talk to people, they need to have a tool, because the tool going to do the talking. They don't get tired. It's always going to do the shifting and the sorting. So that's the point why I use a tool, because I don't need to worry about rejection. I used to get rejected doing cold calls. Who want, that's old school and home parties. Tools do the recruiting, but again, back to what I'm saying, if you have a following on Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, any of those channels, you could get people into ITP, and you could start ranking up on your G1 and 2 and 3. Because that's those leaders that had those calls earlier or at 2 o'clock. Some of those leaders have a database of people already. So they be getting an opportunity. They already have an automatic database of people who follow them because of the trust level.
Okay, Neville. So we got about 2 minutes. We're about to end this. Again, Neville is my sponsor in my traffic power line. Okay. And what I love about my traffic power line is that your team, you can send an email straight to your team, free members and paid members. So like I said, I will be sending, let me go here real quick. Like these are the paid members. We got Crypto Man Jr., Keyboard 2012, ITP7, Join Bitcoin Bob, Trucker Crypto. All of you guys, I will be sending out emails tonight, and we will be, because we'll be setting up the rotator, and I can contact you easily through MTP. Okay, again, that will take care of your co-op rotator. That'll be waived. And not only will that be waived, but I've never seen something genius what Jeremy created, because you can get paid to advertise your own site. Most companies, you got to spend hundreds of dollars to advertise, and you have no chance of making any money with that company. This is one of the very few. There's another one called MyVimo. We'll get in that on our next training, where when you join, Keith will tell you about that. You join them, and they pay you to advertise your own company, where thousands of eyes can see in ITP. Okay, so we want to thank you tonight. For those of you who are already paid members in MTP, I will be sending out emails and letting you know any information that I need so we can start the co-op tonight. I'm gonna let you end it, Neville, because we gotta
We had a few questions. I don't know if anybody had a few questions.
I see Leo's hand up, yes.
Marianne.
Hey
next.
everyone, I've been a crazy day. I kind of like caught the tail end, but hey, I'd come in and say hey real quick.
Hey, Gary. Yes. Yeah, I was looking for you, Gary.
Oh yeah, been a busy day. I've been running my butt off in the state of Ohio.